Hello Taurus, and welcome to TenPaths Tarot. Today we're doing something a little different. I am coming out from behind the camera. I'm becoming more comfortable with how to make these videos, and I also realize that a lot of you are watching these on your cell phones and you're not going to be able to see the details of the cards if they're all laid out at one time. So I have asked Spirit to give us two sets of 4 cards, and we will go through each card individually. I also started the reading by asking Spirit for an oracle card to set the major theme of this reading. What is it we're talking about? And the card that was given to me was communication. Communication. So there's someone in our social life or work life that we need to communicate with. And there may be many of those people that maybe we have put off to the side. And let's get started. The first card that came out was the 4 of Wands. The 4 of Wands. And in this card, there are 2 people that want to build a magnificent tower. They want to build something for the future. And they've taken a vow to do that. And they've laid the foundation for that dream. So that's an excellent start. But then what happens? Well, work. Too much involvement in this project. And now you feel alone. And in a sense you are, because you have blocked yourself off from others. You are so involved in your work, so involved with your project, that that's all you can see. And you think that's all you have time for. To the point that we have the 4 of Cups, and the cups represent our emotions. And in this card, it shows someone who is just shut down. They can't take anymore. They are tired. And Spirit says, I have so much love to give to you. Beautiful things to offer to you. You just have to look up away from your work. And his reply is, I'm working too hard. I'm too tired to listen to these messages. I'm too tired for anything but my work. And so Spirit is asking you for balance. Temperance is the card. And temperance is a symbol of balancing emotion, spirit, earthly life. All of these things in our lives, we need to work in harmony. And if we only concentrate on one of those things, if we only concentrate on our work, even if that work is spiritual, if that's all we are doing and we're blocking everything else out, then we will feel tired and alone. He feels tired and alone. And so we have to reopen that door of communication. Now it's up to you individually what you need to communicate with. Have you shut your family off because you feel you're too busy? You're too tired to deal with them. Have you stopped talking to Spirit because you are too busy? I'm just working so hard. But once you accomplish those goals, if you don't have that love, if you don't have that emotion, that was the point of all of this building. If you lose that, if you don't develop that, the work is pointless. Even if you become very successful, it may be an empty kind of success that just separates you further from other people. And so when I look at these cards too, I see the Four of Wands. I see the Eight of Pentacles, which is two fours. So now we have three fours. Then we have another four, the Four of Cups. So I'm seeing a lot of fours. So I looked up the angel number for 444, and it said that when you see these numbers, you don't need to feel alone. And it's time to consider your choices. What choices are you making in communication? Are you reaching out to other people, both for the benefit of your business, because maybe it could grow more easily with other people involved? Or have you used work to separate yourself from others that you care about? And so you would like, well, maybe you're not even thinking. You're so busy working, you're not even thinking about whether you would like to reconnect. But maybe it is time to reconnect. And the number 444, this is actually 4444, advises us to be careful with how we're acting. So what are those other people in your life seeing? Are they just seeing a wall? Do they say, "Hi, how are you, Taurus?" And you go, "I'm good," and you just keep working? That could be the issue here. At least that's the impression I'm getting out of this reading. And I realize this reading won't apply to everyone, but there is someone under the sign of Taurus that Spirit is trying to communicate to. And so I asked for 4 more cards for confirmation or for more information. And here, the first one was the 5 of Wands under the 4 of Wands. The 5 represents instability. And in the 5 of Wands, nobody is talking to each other. They are all looking in different directions. Whereas here in the 4, there was a plan and people were working together and they were starting something fabulous. So then we go from the 5 of Wands to the 10 of Wands. And now we're all alone. No one is talking to each other because we're all alone and we're trying to hold up this dream, these plans all by ourselves. And the weight of it all is starting to pull us down, to drag us under. And so then we have to make a decision. Here's the same dreams, 2 of Wands, but we're holding a cannonball. We're holding a heavy weight. And we're looking off into the distance, trying to remember, what was it I wanted to begin with? Was it this? Because this has changed into something I'm not sure I want. And it's time to make a decision. And I hope that you will decide to include others in your life. Because the outcome is the Devil. And I'm not going to show that card because I think the artist was very good at creating this. It's quite disturbing to look at, and I don't want to show it to you. But at the same time, the Devil represents our bad habits. That if we become chained to those habits and not communicating with others or shutting them out of your life, can become a habit. And that is what keeps us in a state of turmoil and connected to feelings we don't want. So that is the direction that this reading is heading. This is a warning message that something has been taken to an extreme, to the point you're just wearing yourself out. And then again, I see many 5s here on this second set of cards. We have the 5 of Wands. We have a 10, a multiple of 5. And the Devil card is the 15, again, a multiple of 5. So we actually have 3 555s. 555 is another angel number. And I wrote down what it meant. And it said it's time to get together with other people and include others in your life. If you step out and start doing that, what is going to happen is there will be additional blessings instilled in your life that you're not aware of. You need that connection. You may meet someone who tells you just what you needed to know in order to make that business you cared so much about grow. You might find that your family suddenly wants to engage with you, because they're not looking now as your work, as it's either me or them. They're looking at it as the communication of love that you wanted to use that work for to begin with, but somehow got lost along the way. A lot of times we want to provide for our families so much that is our love, what we provide. And that's great for the material things here on earth, which we definitely need. But at the same time, there is an equally strong part of us, maybe even bigger, that needs that human connection more. So that is all I have for you today, Taurus. That was Spirit's message for today. I see great promise. You're already building something wonderful. You've got a great foundation. You just got distracted. So if you pull your focus and start finding that balance again, you are going, the growth and what this becomes could be phenomenal. Thank you for being here, Taurus, with me today. I hope that if you like this video, you will subscribe, or, well, the thumbs up, that's a like, isn't it? I'm new to this YouTube thing. So that's a like. And please do subscribe too. I hope to see you again soon. Bye-bye.